Good morning. Good Monday morning. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Actually, in case y'all are wondering, the reason I rescheduled the podcast, I've actually got a friend of mine. We're going down. I do a monthly hyperbaric oxygen therapy maintenance session. I go down once a month, and my buddy wanted to go with me today, friend of mine, so got to be there at 2 o'clock, and he lives up around the Greer Simpsonville area, so I'm going to pick him up. Then we're heading south, heading back down going towards Atlanta. It's not in Atlanta, but going towards Atlanta. About 45 minutes north of Atlanta. So time-wise, it just worked out better to do it this morning, earlier, instead of 10:30 today, because that would push me as far as time getting to his place on time and such at 11 this morning to pick him up. So just thought I'd let y'all know it's the situation for today's podcast. Anyway, tomorrow we'll be back on a regular schedule at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So I appreciate everybody being here this morning. I want to welcome y'all to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here daily at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, like I said, except for exceptions like today. Happens on occasion. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for future video updates and podcast episodes. Alright, y'all, go ahead this morning. Go ahead and find a stopping point, whatever you got going on, and just find somewhere safe where you can be comfortable for the next few minutes for our time together this morning for our relaxation session. Actually, just realized I don't think I did gratitude yesterday. Actually, I did. Did I do gratitude yesterday? I think I did. Never mind. I think I did. I'm trying to work on doing gratitude every morning. When I wake up, start in the morning with gratitude. It's powerful, right? When we can do that. So, it can actually change or shift the entire day, the energy for the entire day. So while y'all are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and light our candle this morning and get us going here. Come on. There it goes. In case y'all don't know, this white candle represents purity and cleansing. I'm going to play around with my projector this morning. You know, I'm going to do that one. Let's do that one. Alright, y'all. So I'm assuming y'all are pretty much there. Those of y'all that are not, just get where you need to be at and just catch up with us as soon as you can. This morning we'll gonna do an actual I'm going to do an open eye process this morning. So just take some slow, deep breaths, breathing in your nose and out your mouth. Just focus on being present this morning. Just let go of any thoughts, worries, fears that you have about the future, and any thoughts, regrets that you might have about the past. And just let those go. Just throw them out. Throw them to God. Throw them out to the universe. Just be here now. Because being here now in the present moment is where our power is at. That's where we have the power to make any necessary changes we choose to make in our lives. Can't change the past, and the future is not here yet. So in most cases, we can't predict the future. I think sometimes maybe we could do it with a little bit of accuracy based on the past and kind of the way our world situation is right now. But still can't predict, I don't believe with 100% certainty, anything in the future. Unless you're psychic and you're very accurate. If you are, I want to talk to you. Reach out to me. But otherwise, just focus on the now and the present moment that we have together. Oh. This morning we're going to put our attention on the lights over here. I choose to look at the blinds because that seems to be the most defined place for me. I just notice the color. Notice the shape, the movement. And just watch it. Watch what it does. Try to ignore the candle. I know I lit the candle, but don't focus on the candle this morning. Just the light from the projector over here. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I love this thing. I spent like $20 on it. Continue breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Each breath. Getting more and more relaxed. yourself yawning, coughing. Coughing could be the nervous system just releasing any tension. Yawning is usually just the nervous system coming out of fight, flight, freeze or fawn into the rest and digest relaxation, leaving the sympathetic nervous system and coming into the parasympathetic nervous system. Like I literally just woke up, but I mean, probably about another hour of sleep, which I would have got. So, didn't get, not going to worry about it. Going to go get me a real good workout in this morning, 8:30 this morning, boot camp class. So I'm looking forward to that. Freaking butt kicker, but it's definitely good. Get the blood flowing early in the morning, get the brain and body working optimally. About to get me a good hot shower first, and then after that I'm ready to head that way in a little bit. Then go get something to eat. Get ready to get me a smoothie probably after I work out, and then head to pick my buddy up. Like I mentioned, we're going down towards Georgia. Y'all, I mean to get off track. You notice I kind of went into the future just now. Need to stay present, and I bring myself back in here, focus on the lights here. That's what the monkey mind does, y'all. It's just a perfect example of what I'm talking about. The monkey mind can take over and just run and go where it wants to go, and that's why it's important that we take control of our thoughts, take control of our mind, and we bring ourselves back to the present moment. This is where our power is. Alright, so about to do the full serenity prayer. Just a minute. So we're going to go ahead and end the breathing relaxation process with a final breath. So breathe in your nose, take it in deep as you can on the inhale, and on the exhale, I want you to release it audibly. This will help to release any other stress or tension you might be holding on to. And inhale. And exhale. Full serenity prayer and prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking as He did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that He will make all things right if I surrender to His will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with Him forever and ever in the next. I normally start with gratitude, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. Before I forget, just take a moment and just think of something that you're grateful for this morning. Everybody's got to have something. I don't care if it's just waking up today, okay? You got something. So just think of that, allow it to come up in the body, feel this really, really embody and feel the gratitude. For me, y'all, this morning, and I'll share mine with y'all. You're welcome to share yours in the comments if you're comfortable doing so. Mine this morning is, I'm grateful for the projector that I have over here. So really able to have a little bit more interesting relaxation process and daily reader for the podcast. So Love this thing, y'all. $20 is all I spent on it. It's got all kinds of different color lights in here, and it moves too. It's, you can see, y'all see it moving, but there's actually a little thing in here that it's like a little small, little square, little head thing. It looks like a square. I think it's a square. Actually, it's a circle. And it just kind of rotates and spins around. It changes colors as it does so. So, really thankful for this thing. Hope y'all are as well. Alright, so today our reading is going to be from October the 13th. So what I'm going to do, y'all, is get some more lights on here before we start. So y'all bear with me here. Looks like the sun's starting to come up a little bit. I'm peeking outside. A little bit of light out there. Just a little bit, but it's about to come here. So, okay. One day at a time seems so simple, yet it is the most challenging slogan for me. I often worry about tomorrow. I don't worry so much about how other people react to me. Instead, I worry about how I'll handle myself in a given situation. Will I have the courage to stand up for my beliefs, my rights, or my needs? Step 11 encourages me to seek my higher power's will for me and the power to carry that out. The essence of knowing my higher power's will for me in the context of living one day at a time means I'll know the right thoughts, feelings, words, and actions at any given moment. Having the power to carry it out means I will be provided with those qualities needed: willingness, courage, patience, etc., to transform the knowledge into action at any given moment. The real test came when I was faced with a frightening situation in a courtroom. I didn't know what to say, but my higher power did. I turned my fears over and asked for the right words, and they were supplied. I survived the ordeal because I trusted that my higher power would give me what I needed when I needed it. I'm going to read that again, y'all. That's pretty powerful. And as I say so often, just let go of the worries about the future, about tomorrow, what it says here in the reader. It says, I turned my fears over and asked for the right words, my higher power, and they were supplied. I survived the ordeal because I trusted that my higher power would give me what I needed when I needed it. Thought for the day. My higher power already has the answers to all questions and needs that I'll ever have. To ask is to open the door and let the answers into my awareness. We can rest assured that the answers, choices, actions, and thoughts we need will come to us when the time is right, because we have placed them in the hands of our higher power. And that's from the book How Al-Anon Works, Family and Friends of Alcoholics, page number 76. What a blessing this morning, y'all, to read about what we talk about, what I mentioned every single day, about being present, y'all. Not worried about tomorrow, not worried about the future. Just trusting that all things will work out. And I'll do the right things when I need to do it, right? I'll take the right actions. So it's about really all one day at a time. Just living one day at a time, living one moment at a time, just like we talked about in the serenity, the full serenity prayer this morning. It's what life should be about, right? It's not worried about the future, stressing about tomorrow. It's about just living present, and which I do most of the time. Sometimes I get in my ego too and worry about the future, thinking about the future, thinking about the past. I think depending on the context, it's okay. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not, right? It really depends on the context and what's going on. But if I'm thinking about the past and regretting something, then I don't think it's somewhere we should go. And we need to stop that stinking thinking. I call it stinking thinking. It could be negative thinking, stinking thinking, sick thinking, call it whatever you want. But same thing about the future, right? If I go into the future and I'm worried about the future and having fears, then I can just realize that God's got it. I'm going to be okay. I got it too, right? I trust myself. Trust the adult self within. Because I believe we all have a little kid inside. And sometimes that kid's scared. It's hurting. It's worried about this or worried about that. But we can say, hey, I got this. You can trust me. And we're really comforting that little version of ourselves inside of us. And at the same time, trusting God, right? Trusting God for that we'll do the right thing when we need to, right? In the moment. Slogans are powerful, y'all. Look up some 12-step slogans when you can, but one day at a time is a really powerful one for me. Yeah, I love that one. Another one I love I'll share with y'all real quick is keep it simple. And another one I'll share with you is first things first. Contemplate that one for a while. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Feel free to leave what you got out of this down below. Leave it in the comments. Any comments, questions, suggestions. As always, y'all, I'm open for all that. So throw it out there. I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. And we'll do it again. Getting through y'all can see we're getting through the Daily Reader here this year. Got just a little bit left. If you look over here on the right side, that's all we have left. So years winding down. It's been a good, pretty good. Everything has ups and downs. Right, life just comes of ups and downs, but we're making it. We're pushing through. Continue to move forward. All right. Go out there, y'all. Have a great day on this Monday, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. As always, y'all, peace and love. Sorry about the lighting, y'all. Actually, wait, did I? Yeah, I did. I turned it as bright as I can get it, y'all. So could be a little better. Maybe I can get me a light stand or something, some kind of a light stand eventually to help out a little bit. But a little shadow still over here and stuff. But take care.